This is a weird development. But, I mean, still... weird. It's a weird development, but also still totally in keeping with the rest of this game. Like, there's no reason that this happened. And I'm sure there will be... I'm sure there will be no explanation, no reasonable explanation for why this has happened. Oh! Oh, I bet that suspicious guy is a cop. Really? You guys are human traffickers and you decide to kidnap mostly old men? Like, if I was playing as the dude, Kanae is the only lady here. It's going to put a bullet in her head. Bet you wish he was dead now. Ah, save me, only me. I'll pay you as much as you want. I do actually have quite a lot of money. I stay silent and begin praying. I shoot a meaningful look at the man far away. Save me, only me. Save me, specifically only me. The old lady was in on it too. She had me pegged since the bus ride on the way in! What a twist! This is stupid, but I'm quite enjoying it. This game has no idea what foreshadowing is, though. Like, there was nothing that... There was nothing that made me suspect any of this. I suppose it means that it comes as quite a good surprise, but also it just means, well, this is really bad. Like, yeah, let's tie them up and then place them inside of a hole in a wall. But, bye, everyone. I'm gonna go and save myself. Yeah, this game really has no idea what foreshadowing is. Like, there was no indication that this was going to happen. Well, so they should put a guard on the ship? I don't know. This all seems very, very poorly planned out. So I wonder if I can... Oh, that looks like a compass. I wonder if I can just let Kanae get sold into slavery. Like, on the list of things I thought that the game was going to let me do to Kanae. Oh, are you serious? It's just a tape holder on a ship. Like, they couldn't even be bothered to do something different. I mean, the tape shoulder in the tape cutter in the store made sense, but it's just this game is so dumb. It's just the most ridiculous shit. Right, well, I'm not going to save those people. Box. Ah! Oh! How should I escape? Run up blindly towards the ship, set off the dynamite and run away in the chaos. If the dynamite suddenly got something caught in the explosion, I wish I had something like a detonator. Look how to make a remote detonator. Prepare a circuit by using the cords. Connect to a clock and assemble. Handle with care. In order to make a remote detonator, I'll need to assemble a circuit, a cord, and a clock. Okay, so I need to find those things. I do have a diving watch. Box with cords. Take the cords. Receive red, blue wires. Alright, We're going to MacGyver our way out of this, guys. But yeah, it's like it would have made sense if the and I don't mean to sort of this is going to be a weird thing to say. I don't mean to stereotype human traffickers, but generally, I would have thought they try and kidnap young women. I feel like that's the it's like, oh, there's people overseas who'll buy old men. So who goes to a slave auction and goes, I really want some old men, just lots of old men. I don't know who you are, Honoka Futaba, but you can replace my apple pie for a time. Oh, it's telling me there's something on the floor here. There's an alarm clock. Okay, so they'll... Who the hell are you? Kill them. Okay. Yeah, no, okay, fair enough. I feel like of all the times the game could have gone, you can't go this way. Oh, really? All the way back? Oh, god dang it. I feel like of all the times the game could have gone, you can't go this way, that was the time to do it. And also not to then, like, checkpoint me all the way back here at the beginning of this section. This isn't fun. This isn't a fun section. I mentioned this, that I did it quite quick. You obviously saw me do it. I only failed once because I accidentally yelled whilst I was doing it. The last time I had a section like this, it took me a really long time to get through it because I kept failing it. And each time you fail, it takes you right back to the start. Because I was trying to do a few different things. And then I obviously realised all you needed to do is get to the tape cutter and then leave. Now, when I did this time, I obviously tried to leave without Kanae, but that was well, that was necessary. Where were they all upstairs? Okay. But yeah, and it's like I get that this game went through a lot of development hell, and like the fact that it came out, the fact that it released was a big miracle on its own. The fact that it got an English, even if it was not a very good English translation, the fact that it got an English translation is a miracle in of itself. Like, whee. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't replace my So the good thing about the compasses is that I do actually have the compasses from the... No, I don't. Why don't I have... I thought... Huh. So I was going to say, I have the compasses from the route that I didn't take. Oh, maybe it's because I didn't let the credits roll all the way through. I've now lost those compasses. Interesting. Because otherwise, well, unless you just play through the whole game again and then choose a different ending at the end, I don't know how else you would get the all the compasses. Well, we'll switch back to... So what do I need? Think for a bit. How should I escape? I have something like a detonator, circuit cords, and a clock. Oh, I do have all of those things. Okay. Yeah, it was maybe because I didn't have... Oh, I can do a construction site helmet with the flashlight. It's interesting. Oh, I might as well do that. It will make a space. There we go. I've only had to assemble 3 things in the whole game. There we go. Just fades in. Set the detonator. receive 300 immoral points. Apparently that wasn't what I needed to do. But I like that there's an alarm sophisticated enough to realise that I put an explosive on. Even though I never told anyone. And I also never untied any of those people. Like, what triggered that alarm? Just gonna go in here and see if there's, Nope. Like, I guess I got the immoral points. I don't know why I got the immoral points. I guess I got the immoral points for triggering it without releasing the other people. And I was like, hey, don't do that. Oh, this game's so weird. Why is it the way it is? Oh, I thought maybe there'd be something if I came round here. Oh, it's okay. You can't hear the alarm outside the ship. That's fine. Am I supposed to be this side, or...? Oh yeah, they're all over there. Am I still supposed to be ignoring people? Or maybe I can just get in the boat and leave. Can I just about... Give me the option, please! I just want to have the option where I'm sailing away in a boat and everyone else is looking at me sadly whilst they explode. Oh, it's a perfect time to betray everyone. Oh no, we're still at the... We're not even ashore. We're still at the dock. So why did I get the moral points? I guess it was just for blowing the ship up without untying or telling anyone. Oh. Okay. Someone's going to shoot the gun out of his hand. Oh. Oh, hang on. There's an option they can do here. Okay, so they obviously... so I triggered... There's a lot to unpack. These guys kidnapped a load of mostly old men and some young Japanese men. Two girls, but technically only one because Jackie Matsu doesn't really count. They then tied us up in a room with a massive hole that I could crawl out, left us unguarded, left a room... the rest of the ship, this ship that these people traffickers are using, was filled with explosives and the equipment to make a detonator. It was all left unguarded. I then, with a manual that tells you exactly how to put the detonator together and blow up the ship, let's not forget that, I then did all that. That then somehow triggered an alarm, which let all the people tied up in the other room untie themselves and escape. The ship then exploded, and now they're all they all got off as well. I guess they heard the alarm. They've got the, hey, we've got this TNT on the boat. We should probably have some kind of alarm that recognizes when someone builds a detonator alarm. And got off the boat, and again, there's no reason for Tomio or the old lady being evil. There's no foreshadowing. It's just literally... this is a soap opera. This entire game is a soap opera. There's no reason for anything that happened. It's just a series of events. So I can confess my love to Kanei, or I can make a finger gun gesture and try to shoot. Now, I can pretend to be dead. These three options are all quite strong. I pretend to be dead seems quite fun, but I'm going to make a finger gun gesture. That's... Who shot me? Me! With my... Oh, that guy. See, I told you he was working with the police, but I also feel like they arrived very, very late into the situation. The ship we were forced aboard.
震災の混乱に乗じて被災した人々を外国に売り飛ばそうとする組織のものだったらしい。警察は以前から目星をつけてマークしていたという。警察の話では間もなくここに本当の救助ヘリが来るとのこと。
What is the po- So is the game over now?
あ、ヘリコプターが来たわ。
So we just left. Hang on, there's a lot of threads here that we've left unthreaded. I left Yaoyoi. I just left her. And then said I'm going to kill the people who did this to her. But then I haven't in any way made any effort to do that. I haven't spoken to the vehicle guy. Oh, maybe this is where I get my option. Oh, so I can either get the Kane ending, or I can go back and get the Yayoi ending. Interesting that they don't give Jackie a man to fall in love with when you play as Jackie. It's just ladies that she can get on with. Not that I'm complaining. It's just interesting. I still haven't made that guy kneel. I have something I need to do. Okay, am I just going to have a flashback and I'm still not going to go back? My Alexa triggered there. I don't know what I said. No, stop. I don't know what I said that triggered her there. Interesting. Escape from here as soon as possible. Escape from here with her as soon as possible. Escape and start over as soon as possible. Go back to the city and help with the restoration. Go back to the city and live with those I met. Go back to the city and figure out what to do next. Well, I figure if I escape, that's just going to give me an ending. I'm going to go back. I don't want to help with the restoration or live with those I met, but I'm going to go back to the city and figure out what to do next. Oh, this triggered an ending anyway. What the... I mean, at least this ending has like a little cutscene. I feel like I shouldn't have put on the miner's helmet for the ending here, but... Can I? It's like, I've been dumped twice. My first boyfriend turned out to be a people trafficker, and now this girl who is mostly a rebound thing, is, apart from being a sociopath, has now also... Oh, she came with me! I was not expecting that twist. So when... This is triggering another... never got a chance to go back to the... But the guy sold me shares at the airport. Like, was I supposed to get the shares and then get back on... Maybe I was supposed to get the shares and then get back on my bike. Maybe that's what I was supposed to do. I think I was supposed to get back on my bike. I'm gonna have to try that. Because this is an ending. This is going to lead now into the epilogue. Oh, this game is like... What is this game? What was any of that happened? I'm still just, like, trying to unpack it. It's just... It was so random. So random. That I don't understand... I'm just... speechless is what I am. Was there foreshadowing? Was there foreshadowing and the writing was just so bad that it just didn't work? No, there wasn't. I'm thinking back on the conversations I had with Tomoya and the old lady, and they were just untold. There was no justification for what they did. And that guy could have told me at any point why he was chasing Tomoya. Why is this? What was this? I mean, I still finished. This is the thing. Even if this is the ending, and even if me going back, I must be able to get back because I can buy shares from the rest stop. I can get another 900,000 shares from the rest stop. That can't then lead into an ending that does nothing. And yes, there is an epilogue, but the epilogue was DLC, so there's no way that the start and that just cuts to black. Cuts to black. There was a completely pointless cutscene of us walking. I was going to keep talking because I thought, well, there's a cutscene, so I'll keep talking to. But now that it's faded to black, well, I'm just going to cut. Well, we'll wait and see what happens after it stops. It returns from cutting to black, and then we will try my idea of going and taking the bike back. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it started with snow, didn't it? Is it just looped back around to the beginning?
もし巨大地震にあったら、しかも初めて訪れた町で巨大地震にあったとしたら、私は
Oh, yeah, okay, there is an ending here. Here's me.
私は
Okay. This is just the beginning of the game. Oh, well, no, similar to the beginning of the game again. I'm scared. I'm going to move on. I tried to survive. I protect this important thing. I try to best I just take care of myself no matter what. I just save myself, obviously. Yes.
自分さえ助かればいいのよと思っているわ。
I did wonder about why there was snow and Christmas music. I think that's to do with the epilogue. I think the epilogue might be set at Christmas time. So this is set during summer. Yeah, there we go. So start of that, yeah. So we've unlocked the epilogue. Okay. So let's load the society costing again. So we're going to take the bike. We're going to go get the shares. This won't take very long. And then we're going to turn around and come back. And then I want to see if... Because the guy said the street wasn't open until 7:30. And I haven't killed the guys who hurt Yayoi yet. Also, I want to point out, I haven't seen Guitar Lady again. And she started that whole thing with... By the way, I'm almost certain that the guys who attacked her are the two guys that attacked me in the subway. Which means... Because the subway is also, by the way, where... Karg Dude is. I'm pretty sure I go back to the subway, and maybe that's where I save... I go back to the subway, and now maybe... Guitar Lady now needs saving from those guys as well. This is what I'm thinking, alright? Unless there's some way out of that situation with the plane that leads somewhere else, but I feel like I just get off my bike here. I'm not even going to go talk to Kanae because I don't need to. Oh no, I do actually have to talk with her. But I can skip with these. Skip with these? Let's just hammer through. That That man looks interested in me. Okay. So, let's talk to this dude. No, it's not this dude, it's this dude. Buy the shares. Thanks for buying it. And then... where did my bike go? Hang on, there's a ladder here. That's just a random ladder. Okay. I don't know where my bike disappeared to, but I'm just going to leave. It is. I'm surprised, actually, that it's letting me run back as far as it is. Okay. I'm going to look silly if the bike was just on to the side somewhere back there, and I could actually get back on it and drive this. But now I'm running. I suppose I might as well run on the pavement. And if I do all this and I get back, and I have no idea what I'm supposed to do, because there's 3 plot lines that just don't get resolved there, and I'm going to have to look it up. Yeah, that's what it's going to come down to. I think this is the way to do this, though. I don't know, I guess this is like a secret ending. But... I don't know. There's just no reason for that guy to sell those shares there if you can't then get back to the car dealership place. Man, they really... yeah, this town really fell into the water. It's so weird to me. I feel like this game was supposed to have a tsunami, which is why... because I actually thought the game got... when the game got cancelled in 2011, because of the earthquake then, that it... oh, are you serious? There's an invisible wall. Alright, I'm going to look at what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so I reloaded the save again. I did a quick Google. Apparently, once you trigger the cutscene here with the little brother, I can then now go back. The guy stopping me from going to the Vestula present is just gone. So I can now do that. This game is so weird. Yeah, see, this is now open. So, yeah, I think basically with Yayoi is that I started walking towards Kaku's main street, which has been reopened. So I only have 2 sets of shares. Like, that 3rd set, I can't get that. The guy there isn't there until... I can't get to that guy and then get back. So I hope I can do this with the amount of shares I've got. Maybe, though, I can... oh, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Can I get into... can I... because these rooms were all closed off before, weren't they? I don't know how... I mean, this must just be trial and error that people figured out that this was what you were supposed to do. Where are the stairs for this room again? Oh, it's just... yeah, it's just this room. So I hope the amount of shares I've got is enough to make him kneel. Because otherwise I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Sup, Kirishima? You again. It's late. What do you want? I have to confess, I love you. Why don't we have a drink without a confrontation? Funny thing to say. Fine. I drank with Kirishima. We're enemies from this point on. I hope you can compete on my level. See you soon. Romance or friendship? I didn't make him kneel! What is the point of all these shares I've bought then? Director Soma. I don't understand what... Why did I do any of this? Just for this... Not just this particular subquest. This game. Why have I done this? I still can't get into this room either. Maybe I should have confessed my love? I just feel like maybe there was stuff there, but it got cut. Like, why can I finish the game? Why can I buy those shares and then do nothing with them? Why is that guy there? Why is there a rest stop in the middle of the drive to the ship? I have so many questions, and I don't think I'm going to get answers to any of them. I really hate this. This is really, really frustrating, because it's like... I knew this game was bad. Well, I've saying since the start I knew this game was bad, and so I was expecting the game to be bad. But I was at least expecting, like... Nope, can't go into the subway. So I can't... I just said I'm going to kill the guy. I guess maybe some of this stuff gets covered in the epilogue. I guess that's the only thing I can think of. Because... that was nothing. Like, I got a trophy for doing it, and I can also quit to the bloody title screen again. I'm going to just look at Steam real quick. I'm just going to look at the achievements on Steam and see what I missed. What have I not done here? View my achievements. Let's see what I've done. So we got all of these. Let's look at the locked ones. 10 hidden achievements. Great. Great. Exceed 100 million yen in total money and asset value of items. Okay, so I didn't get that. Experience the city legend on the 5th floor curse. So, I guess... that's the staircase thing? I guess I didn't get that. And then there's 10 hidden achievements. Well, that's useless to me, isn't it? What are the 10 hidden achievements? Maybe they're in the epilogue then. Alright. On to the epilogue. And we'll just have to hope that this stuff gets cleared up. Like, it's the only thing I can think of is just that they ran out of money. And they ran out of time and money and just basically put the game out as is. And then went, right, we'll finish it off in the epilogue. And... recommend play the epilogue after. Okay, so yeah, so there will be. So we're gonna load this protagonist. So, okay, that's optimistic then. That's optimistic that I will get some of my decisions from there. So the only thing I didn't do in this save is go back and talk to the president, but I do have all the shares, and it has now been 6 months. Yeah, so it's now Christmas time. This is the first time I've been... I've been moving from place to place since July. That's all I do. I just go wherever... I go wherever Jackie Matsuda's needed. I'm a wanderer, a ronin. A free agent. So it's reminding me of all these people. I guess, again, because if you were playing the epilogue, you would know that... That didn't happen! That didn't happen! She wasn't trapped... I never saved that woman trapped under the mannequins. I always thought the clothes designer bit was weird, because she never had any importance. And apparently there was a bit where she was trapped under mannequins, and I saved her, but I never did. Oh, but they kept talking about that they couldn't find her, and there was a door that was supposed to be opened, but I could never find the key for the door. I also never found out what happened to this bloody restaurant. Or her. I didn't get him to kneel. I hope all of these people show up in this epilogue, and I get to make. Oh, what happened to her? And I never killed those two guys. I never found out why he made me cult leader. This epilogue better explain every single one of these plot points, or I am going to. I don't know. I'm gonna lose my temper. Bang! Oh, I didn't do my finger gun. I want every single plot thread explained, or I'm gonna riot. I wonder if I got new clothes, whether I'm going to be wearing my helmet, school uniform, and giant backpack. Come on, be wearing new clothes. It's December. See, it looks pretty nice now that it's all fixed. Oh yeah, I got. Where's whoa, 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 whoa? Where's my red hair? The hell is this dick? This isn't Jackie Matsuda. Oh, I better be able to change this. Toot sweet. What? What is you? Take this off. Oh, I've taken all my clothes off of me. I've only got my... And they've taken off my cool backpack as well. I've now just got my normal... Ugh. Where's my red... I need a bathroom. I need a bathroom. Can I get run over? Oh, look at the model of the guy in the car. Look at that. That is sad. There's some horrible shadow beasts. Oh, Oh, if I just keep standing here... See, now that car can't turn right. These cars can't move forward. No one's beeping yet. They're all very, very polite in Japan. Oh no, they just go straight forward. Alright, I will free you. Not any of my buses in route. I'm in trouble. I need a bathroom. I need to change my hair to normal. I arrived at Syrian Crossing 5 months after the summer earthquake. I'm going to explore city in December. Maybe I can discover where to go next. Do you remember this mechanic? This mechanic that didn't come into play at any point, but every single time the controls came up, it told me that I could yell. Remember that? Alright, where was there? There was, I can go and change my hair in the, clothes store here. Welcome, we have new items designed by Kemi. Yeah, so they talked about her. Are you really not going to let me... This is the only place here that I can change, I think. Ugh. They, yeah, I guess I had the I guess there was a way to say... I searched this store! You saw me do it! I searched this store high and low trying to find that friggin' key. And, I couldn't. I wonder if I can break into the back room still. Can I use the other fitting room? Oh, so that's the point. Can I... Oh, I can actually... Huh. She takes her time. How many clothes are you trying on? I'm going to be honest with you, dude. Those both look like men. I'm pretty sure those are both men in there. Unfortunately, I can't see their horrible reflections. But, yeah. Those are dudes. Dang it. It's locked. I didn't keep my key. I never had the key. Okay. Yeah, so I guess there was a whole thing with Akemi that maybe if I'd found her when I came back here, she would have talked to me. This is the, Hang on, I'm confused now. This lady's been here the entire time, and every time I talk to her, it's played some music. I say, hello, she asks me something. I say that I'm the one who kept her money. I say that I'm the one who increased her money. I say that I asked for the rights of the restaurant. I don't want to deal with this, so I leave. I say that I asked for the rights of the restaurant. I don't think I did. I don't know what this is. Is she the woman that was that half owned the restaurant then? Was it? We never found out who that was. They just said it was a woman. I say that I asked for the rights of the restaurant. Oh, I remember. I asked you to have the rights to the Italian restaurant. Oh, don't talk to me. I'm not in the mood. Leave me alone. I bluntly ask if she has the key for the staff room. Key to the staff room. Do you have every single thing every time? I don't know. This is what I want to say, but I know where the key is. I could tell you, but let me see. I say I'll help her if she tells me where the key is. Could help me. Okay, but first, can you bring me a Christmas tree and a newspaper with the article of the July earthquake? I'm assuming you can't bring an actual Christmas tree, so a compass shaped like one is fine. Don't forget about the newspaper. Bring me these two items and I'll tell you the location of the staff room key. I missed an entire storyline here. So she was the woman, because I did wonder, because every time I talked to it played that sad music, but it didn't seem to... I don't know what I was supposed to do here that I didn't do. I mean, I know what I was supposed to... I know what it wanted me to do. It wanted me to open the door and find Akemi. And it didn't. Oh, I think actually I do have... Do I not have a... I do have a Christmas costume. Yeah, there we go. If they won't give me... If they won't give me my proper hair, I can at least wear silly clothes. So I want the staff room key. I don't understand still, because it said it would load my protagonists. You two were the two that were here on the first day. Alright, so I need the key. Alright, so I need a Christmas tree and a newspaper. So... It's always said it would load my save so it could load my character. And it's loaded up a version of my character that doesn't look anything like the version of my character I created. And then also, it doesn't remember my choices, because it doesn't remember that I never talked to that woman. I get the feeling I'm not going to be able to get run over here. Oh, there's the park. I bet there's, it's the old man who dropped his lunch. I can actually say that he dropped his lunch on the day of the earthquake. Yeah. Yes, I was eating lunch after the earthquake happened. I dropped it. You were the one I was talking to at the time. Yes, a week after the disaster. You told your family the company closed during an earthquake, right? How'd that go? Ah, you're that person. After the other guy went back home like you told me. I told my family that the company closed because of the earthquake. My family sympathised me with, but it didn't last long. When everything settled down, my family wasn't satisfied. They gave me the cold shoulder because I'm not much of a man. After all, I don't have my own place, so here I am again. Okay, well, I'm sorry that things didn't work out for you. I'm going to take your newspaper, and then I'm going to forget about you because you weren't that important. Who are you? Man looking at a smartphone. It's going to get chilly pretty soon. But it's snowing. I'd say that was pretty chilly. Okay, well the only other place I haven't been here is the place that I had the job centre. Where I got, I think, one of my first immoral points because they... It's a large Christmas tree. I told them I had expenses. Christmas decorated. The 6 car, but there aren't any places. There are places that still aren't. I have a Christmas tree? Person next to me. Can I have a Christmas tree? Talk to the one. Oh, welcome. How can I help you? I say I came here for a job interview. I have an appointment with Shinji Kaneda, Kanae Automata, Tomio Kazuma, Suta... Do they all work here? Can I sell an item? Well, I don't have much to sell. I mean, I'll sell these to make some space, because I'll probably pick some stuff up. I say I came here for a job interview. Sorry, we're not hiring this year. Okay. Can I have a company tour? Sorry, we're not hosting company tours. Okay, can I have an appointment with Shinji Taneda? Taneda, let me check. Sorry, there's no Shinji who works at our company. Okay. Kanae Tomita. Sorry, there's no Kanae Tomita. Hang on, let me just going to run through all these names. Tomio Kazuma. Check. Sorry, there's Kazuma. Oh, hang on. I'm sorry, Mr. Kazuma has an appointment and has to go out. Wasn't Tomoyo Kazuma the guy, the slave trafficker? Didn't you get arrested? Tsutomu Kawamura. That's the... I'm very sorry, Mr. Kawamura retired. Isn't that the guy who kept pretending to be... the supermarket manager? Okay, the person. Hello, welcome to Glittering. I don't have any reasons to be here. We look forward to seeing you next time. Okay. Oh. I need to find a toilet. I don't like looking at me without red hair. That's Tomio, isn't it? There we go. Company design that forms your direction. I know that. Bloody tell me how a compass works. Oh, come on. I can get in there. No, please, for anything, I don't have any business here. I have business. I think I saw the person. I think I saw the person too. Didn't he get arrested? Even now, over one man. Nobody remembers your car. How long will things be like this? I'm not going to let you say you forgot. My car is gone, and what are you going to do about it? I do like the ongoing thread of these two. Like, this guy's like, this woman's been chasing me down for 6 months about her bloody car. Alright. Let's go and get the staff key so we can go talk to Miss Akemi, who... the game doesn't remember that I had no interaction with whatsoever. Maybe I talked to you before. I had a large amount of debt before the earthquake. I took advantage of the earthquake situation, the debt vanished, but my memory's a bit hazy. Don't want to do a reconstruction start. I thought that seeing the newspaper about the earthquake job, my memory didn't help. Ah yes, looking at the staff room key. It's under the decorative plant in the shop. There are several of them, but it's the one under the furthest away. Okay. So I guess this is the one that's furthest away. Or not. Okay. You lied to me. So I guess... maybe I did talk to her? I'm gonna have to... I don't know. I'm really confused. She wasn't... I don't remember talking to her. Well, I remember talking to her and nothing happening, is what I remember. I remember, which is why I was confused every time I came back through here and... yay. So maybe I was supposed to search the trees originally for the keys. I don't know. I don't know. This game is... well, something... what... I don't know if that's going to get picked up in the recording, but something's connecting and reconnecting, and I don't know what it is. It's nothing that's important, though. Alright, can I use the key? Yes. See, I missed a whole storyline here. It's a bit annoying, but whatever. Really need to change my hair. I don't like this.
今ここを離れるわけにはいかないし。だけど、今日持って行ってあげないと間に合わないし。
It's you! A person I never met. And I'm going to say that. Nice to meet you. I saved you under the rubble here. I didn't. I'm the one who tried to steal your clothes before. You were down before, but your shop is doing well. I'm just going to put nice to meet you. I never met you before.
はじめまして。はじめまして。ここは関係者以外立ち入り禁止ですよ。
No, don't worry. I can go.
なさそうだけど。
That doesn't seem to be any intelligent. You are a poor judge of character.
何をしているの？
Oh, I can't even see if there's anything I could
と
steal.
にかく歩いてみようと思って歩いているうちにここに。そうなの？
そうです。
そうだわ。あなた、今からアジサイ交差点の方へ行ってくれない？持って行ってもらいたいものがあるのよ。
Ajisai Crossing is the car place. I can't ask for money. Okay, I don't have any plans after this, so I'll do it.
この後、特に予定はないから、アジサイ交差点に行ってもいいですよ。そう。
I don't feel like... Did I choose a voice when I first started this? I think I did.
そこにこれを届けてほしいの。
I don't know. I just say her voice sounds different to the normal Jackie Matson, but maybe it's because I'm being nice.
店の人間に明美からと伝えて渡してもらえればわかるようにしておくわ。
I can look in that bag when I...
店は以前宝石店だったところよ。
Oh!
先週オープンしたんだけど何かと行き違いがあってお願いね。
Okay, I'm gonna take this week after the earthquake. Ooh. I can find out some information. Confirm reading materials. Day of the earthquake. Massive M8 earthquake in the heart of Kawase. Yesterday at 10:04 am, a massive earthquake occurred in the center of Kawase Prefecture. The hypocenter has been confirmed to be in Hisui City with a depth of blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. That's all just junk. Right, let's read this one. End of July issue. Yesterday, just before dawn, the Kawase Prefectural Police exposed a suspicious cargo vessel at Hozuki Airport, which exploded, beside Hisui Bay on charge of attempted human traffic. The cargo vessel was registered Country F. Not Country F! That's France! And being used by the illegal organisation Snake. What a name! Being taken advantage of the chaos caused by the disaster, they have been approaching victims and offering them passage to evacuation, after which they plan to abduct them and take them on board. Metropolitan Police Department pointing out that Snake has been routinely carrying out illicit activities domestically. They have since been cooperating with the Kawase Prefectural Police to identify the ringleaders and less the remaining active members. The police currently have the leader of Snake, Lily XXX, age 79, who had been operating under the alias Kyoko Maeda, in custody, as well as their vice leader, Keith XXX, who've been operating under the alias Tomoya Kazuma. But Tomoya, I saw Tomoya. I'm sure that was Tomoya when at the shop. Oh, so many mysteries. Like, why is my hair black? We must discover the mysteries. Also, it's weird that I don't think there's going to be any natural disaster element in this, in the DLC. I think it's all... So I guess because I didn't talk to that depressed woman, because she was the one who got half the money, I also didn't get... I won't be able to finish off the story with the restaurant either. I mean, obviously, I can now go to the restaurant in the epilogue and just tell them what I want, that I helped them out. And they can go, oh, yes, you did, thank you. But I won't actually be able to help them out. Ah, yeah, I got a purse. So you didn't come in here with any ill intent, I say as I walk out with my second, because I'm pretty sure I stole a handbag here the first time I came through here. My stolen, probably newspaper that she kept for, like, sentimental reasons, because it was, you know, the week after the earthquake. Why else would you hold on to a newspaper for 6 months? And I've just taken that in front of her, and also this bag. Also, what have I... Okay, I can't interact with the paper bag at all. Okay, let's go on. I wonder hang on. Yep, they just fade into nothingness. Let's go! Cleared epilogue chapter 1. Epilogue 2, chapter 2, students' aftermath. So I guess they just come back to the shop periodically to mourn the death of Kelly? I don't know. I really hope I can change my hair. It's really bugging me. I really don't like it. I wonder if the concealers are still doing it. That's the building, Miss Higa. I remember her. Nothing to think about. Yes, no one cares about Kelly Austin. Except maybe her brother, John Austin. Or Steve Austin. I can't remember what name we gave him. I could have maybe Googled it, but I'm not going to. Hey, that's the student. You're right, I'm not. It's been some time since Kelly Austin died. I just come in here to remind you of your dead teacher. Like, in her memory, I decided to get a job meters away from... Yeah, because you work within just, like... You can see where she died from where you are. Like, you literally just turned around and looked there. Well, she's certainly changed her tune. Good for you, I suppose. This is why I wasn't allowed to kill anyone, because otherwise they wouldn't be alive, because they couldn't be bothered to program in actual choices for the epilogue. And if I killed everyone, they wouldn't be here. They would then show up in the epilogue and it would be weird. I heard Hiriko's gone missing and I'm worried. Yeah, parents are also looking for her, but they don't know where she is. I don't know why I chose that, because that's not true. I don't care. I wasn't going to do any of the other things either. The hair has thrown me off. Jackie Matsuda, I'm not giving the option to be a terrible person all the time. And I'm distraught. I think that's the other girl. They both decided to get jobs here. That's weird. You really should wash under your arms there. They look quite filthy. Why are you here? I wanted to see you and confess my love. Oh, I didn't know that. I guess I could be your girlfriend. Oh. Please be careful. I'm always thinking about you. Hooray! Well, that was easy. Why don't more people want to sleep with me? I can't understand it. I mean, obviously anyone who gets to know me understands what a terrible human being I am. I looked at the book the man was reading, but he was reading it upside down and pretending to turn the pages. Yeah, he is looking at it upside down. It's cool detail that they've actually put it in upside down. Maybe... I wonder... I wonder if that's a joke by the translation team, and that they noticed that and put that in. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna have a quick run around. Oh, yeah, can I... Oh, actually, no, I don't know if I can use the... I think we did this before. Where I tried to use the bathroom and it wouldn't let me. Or let me use the bathroom, but it won't let me use... Current bathroom, okay. So I still have a bathroom need. There is still a mechanic for that. They didn't think, hey, that was pointless during the main campaign. Why don't we just not mention it during the epilogue? But no, that's fine. I'll just let it build up. Also, I had bandages and stuff, so there must be some peril in this section. Because otherwise I wouldn't be able to not... Because there must be something that makes me take damage. Get to the 6 minute improving gradually from seeing from here. Look at the eastern sky from the bridge. This is partly acid across the Syrian park. I looked up at the sky. The sea comes down. Eri comes down. Hero comes down. Haruka comes down. The community store master Mr. Fuka comes down. The fake manager Kamizawa comes down. Akemi comes down. The middle-aged man of the park comes to mind. The woman of the rubber comes to mind. None of these people come to mind. The fake manager Kumazawa. Why not? Yeah, I got a power shovel compass. Because why not? Okay. They're still not reopened that. And come on, it's been 6 months. That's a dead end. There's nothing else here really. I suppose I could... The flowers have been offered. Leave. I don't give a shit. Ugh, it's gonna make me do it, isn't it? Fine, we'll pray. I don't like... Give me... I feel like I've got even less agency now. Like, there's some sort of implication that... I don't know what to think. There's some implication that over the last 6 months, Jackie Matson has become a somewhat good person. But that's not true. She's still horrible. I should have kept the apartment deed. Right, there. I pretended to pray. Will you let me leave now? Thank God. Looks at all the glasses and he goes, no! No one can see through these. He just drops to his knees and curses God. He just goes, damn you, God! Damn you! It's how most people begin... Most of the people that begin vendettas against God started life as opticians.